What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you had tuned in or seen the last live stream, you will know in tonight's video we are going over there to the cemetery to not only just look for the grave of Carl, but we're also going to be trying to get out of him why is he attached to me, why is he following me, see if he can give us a couple answers. So a couple things that I'm thinking about doing tonight is we're gonna head on over there to the cemetery. We're gonna first sit down. We're not gonna spend a whole lot of time. I'm gonna take 3 pieces of equipment with me: the REM pod, the Flux 2, and the K2 meter. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna try to figure out if he's there, which he probably will be, and if he can lead us to the grave. If you are new here, go ahead and do me a favor, hit that like button. If you always find yourself watching the channel but you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And with all that being said, let's get right into the investigation. Hold on just a minute, folks. Hold on. We forgot one thing. We got to hydrate. Now let's get right into the investigation. Alright guys, I just made it on over here. Now, if you remember from the live stream, I had got a response saying that he is to the left and towards the back, which I do believe it's on this side of the cemetery somewhere. But there's a whole stretch, and this is also to the back and to the left. I think I'm going to start over here, which this is the section where I'm always feeling that evil presence. I think these are newer graves though. So we're going to set up back here first. We're going to ask a few questions. See if we can get him to actually lead us to whatever grave. And I mean, there's not that many graves over here, so we can run through these really quickly and see if there's a Carl on them. But let's go over here and walk on over here and see what it's looking like. Alright you guys, I'm set up right over here. See the equipment. Now I'm right here in the middle of this little strip right here. Hold on, hydrate. Maximum energy, please. Ghost Energy. Sponsor me. Seriously. I've already heard a few footsteps back here in the woods. It's very creepy out here tonight. Very, very tense vibes for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn Spirit Talker on. Hi, my name is Mikey. I'm here to reach out to the spirit or evil entity of Carl. Carl, we had made an agreement the last time we spoke. Look at that KT meter spiking. Is that you, Carl? Are you here? I came out here tonight to try to find your grave. Is there any way you can lead me to your grave, please? Carl, are you here? Can you come touch this REM pod and... What did it say? Alma? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Can you touch that REM pod to confirm that you are here with me, Carl? I know that you followed me over here. Alright guys, so really quickly before everything starts getting crazy, this is all I got. I got the 2 K2 meters, the Flux 2, the REM pod, Spirit Talker, and the Ghost Energy. Oh. Hydrate. Carl, are you here with me?
Bad things happen.
Bad things happen. I know from what I could hear from the story, a lot of bad things happen. You told me that I needed to come over here to find your grave. That's what I'm here to do. Can you lead me to it, please? There's a lot of graves out here, Carl. Look, look, look. Both K2 meters spiking. Is that you? Are you here with me? Can you touch that REM pod to confirm that it is you, Carl?
The dead.
The dead. That's crazy. Is this someone else? I got the cold chills. I got goosebumps when it said that. Running right down my body. Spike on the K2. Who is this? Who am I communicating with? Maybe you knew who Carl was. Maybe you worked in the hospital. Maybe you were a patient.
I like to play games.
I like to play games. And that's a very common response for Carl to say too. So, did you have me come over here for nothing? Are you really not buried over here? This is twice that you done brought me over here. Look. Why is it so important for me to find your grave? Now, as crazy as it sounds, guys, from the live stream, it seems like, especially after he was warning me about skinwalkers and him being afraid of the creatures and everything, it seems like he was trying to warn me about them. It's like he's not that bad as I make it out to be, but then again, he's pretty terrible for the things he did. It's kind of hard to take him. He was a major narcissist for sure. And I don't know if that's all part of his head games or what. Carl, if you're here, Flux 2 goes straight to green.
Black hair.
Black hair. I got black hair. Whoa, KT meter. What the fuck? Guys, where's my flashlight? Look, guys. Look at that ribbon. That ribbon is moving. There's no wind out here. Look. Look at that. It was just moving. Ronald Anthony. Can you move that ribbon again? Can you move it again, please? Look at it. Body. Look, guys, it's moving. There's zero wind out here. Nothing else out here is moving. Look at it moving. Move it again. Move it harder. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Hold on. I'm getting responses over here. Whoa. Whoa, that was big footsteps right there.
You're aware of me.
I'm getting a lot of responses. Hold on, guys. Body, insist, plan, you're aware of me. Who is this? KT meter spiking. That was absolutely crazy. That damn.
Tell people my story.
Tell people my story. I would love to tell people your story. Who am I talking to? Is this Carl? Look, KT meter spiking. Things are starting to heat up, you guys. I'm telling you, this cemetery.
Please go left.
Please go left. So you're gonna lead me to your grave, right? All right. All right, you guys. I just got another response that says I'm making noise. So we walked over here to this grave. The damn ribbon is just moving by itself. There's zero wind out here whatsoever. I keep hearing footsteps right here in front of me, like right over here. I just got a response saying go left, so we're going to head over here to my left. We're going to start looking for the graves. I'm going to take the Spirit Talker and one K2 meter with me. I'm going to leave. Whoa, both K2 meters just spiked big time. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take one K2 meter with me. I'm going to take the Spirit Talker, leave it running, and we're going to go over here and look for the grave. Look at this thing going off. That's crazy. Big spikes. Alright, so let's head on over here, guys. I'm going to leave the equipment. Actually, I'm just going to leave the Spirit Talker running right there, because I only got two hands. So we're going to walk over here. It says go to the left, and we're going to look for a Carl. Now, another thing, guys, you got to keep in mind is this dude has lied about a lot. He's already lied about his name twice. All is well, I just heard on the Spirit Talker. Fuck, I left my damn flashlight. There's something moving over there in the woods. I know I got it. Alright. But like I was saying, he has lied twice about his name, so another question I need to ask is if his name is really Carl. Because if you guys remember correctly, he said that his name was Charlie and then it went back to Carl. So let's go on over here and just look. So there's... I mean, that room pod's going nuts over there. I'm trying to run through these kind of quickly because there's a lot of graves out here. There's an Ernest. I've had that name come through before, and he was in the army. I'm getting a lot of responses off the Spirit Talker, guys. I can just hear it running. Look at the room pod over here, though. More walking in the woods. I'm making noise. Yours, all is well. A lot, Matthew. Okay. So we're just gonna run. So I had went to the left. I'm back where I started. I'm not seeing any Carl. There's a lot of movement going on out here. I'm just gonna keep walking this stretch real quick. We were executed. I just got on the app. We were executed. That sounds like something that either Michael or Marie would say. There's a Jean Marie. That's a kind of recent grave. 2020. Here's more new graves. Now these, I don't think, see, there's a bunch of children in here too. A lot of kids. It's crazy. There's one right there and there's another one. Crazy. There's two brand new graves. See if they got names on them. Sandra. Rhea. Alright, so we're going to go on back over here to the equipment. REM pod's going off again. More footsteps right here in the woods. Look at the REM pod, guys. Can you back up from that REM pod, please? Thing is going nuts. Who am I talking to with right now? So let's see the responses. Beet rice, we were executed, Matthew. Beet rice, that's weird. Can you back up from that REM pod, please? Carl, is that you? Here, let me set up the other KT meter, guys.
Need time.
Need time. What do you mean you need time? That is a very, very strong connection right there. And look, there's nothing around the antenna. There's nothing nowhere. I keep hearing a lot of walking right here on the edge of the wood line and back there on that wood line. Now, he also mentioned creatures and skinwalkers and stuff. Guys, I think when we do the series of the skinwalkers, we're going to be doing it in these woods right over here next to the cemetery. He said that they were close. We could hear the birds. We know they mimic birds and all these different type of animals, so stay tuned for that. It's going to get intense, it's going to get crazy, and we're going to do it in these woods right here behind me. Alright, let's reset this. Jesus Christ. It's a lot. Look at that. Look, both KT meters are going off. Is your real name Carl? Look.
Joyce.
Joyce? Whoa, that was a shadow. That was a fucking shadow. That was a shadow. Right there on that grave. Right there. It just went from the top corner straight down. I seen it clear as day. Look at you.
We need power.
You shadow bastard. That was pretty creepy. I mean, it just straight down. Boom. Just like that. It said, we need power. Carl, I need to know. Whoa. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. This is insane, guys. Look at that REM pod. Who is this? Carl, is this you doing this? Let me reset it one more time. Carl, am I in the wrong spot of the cemetery? I've looked at. Alright. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to move down to the right, to the main portion of the cemetery. Look at these KT meters. And we're going to look through that area over there and see if maybe we can find his grave. I just felt someone standing over my damn shoulder. Damn. Things are really starting to heat up now. Look at them KT meters. Jeez.
Hey.
Hey. Hello. Who is this? Please back up from the REM pod. I feel like there's so much going on around me.
Matthew.
Matthew. Didn't we get that name? That's the second time we got that name. Is that your real name, is Matthew? Carl, is that who I should be looking for, is Matthew? Hold on. Let me reset this. Should I be looking for a Matthew, Carl? Or is that your real name? Is your real name Matthew? Look at that big spike. Look. Look, guys. There's nothing around it. That thing is Nicholas. Matthew, Nicholas. See, now here's the thing. I don't know what to believe. I'm getting two different names now. I've gotten Matthew twice and then a Nicholas.
I was stationed here.
I was stationed here. We get responses that's similar to that all the time here. which we know this was a working place at one time if it wasn't part of the hospital. Should I be looking for a Matthew? Yes, look at that. Direct response. Who is Matthew? Carl, is that your real name? Is Matthew? There's a lot of walking going on in the woods over here behind me.
Affair.
Affair. Now that's pretty weird, guys, because I had mentioned a possibility of an affair with Jasmine during the live stream. Look at that. Okay. So, we're going to take a time out on Carl. Obviously, this Matthew fellow really wants to speak. He might be relevant to the story. And it also said left earlier, so let's retrace our steps and let's try to find a Matthew. As you also got to keep in mind that I have been assuming that we've been needing to look for the grave of Carl. It has came out twice that it's a Matthew that wants me to talk, or wants to talk to me. So I'm on over here. I'm gonna look around. Who's that? Jeremiah. Alright guys, so I just searched this whole side for a Matthew. I did not find it. I'm moving over here to the bigger part of the cemetery. Now, we got a couple things that's happening right now. For one, we need to figure out who's Matthew. You know, why does he want to speak? Is he relevant to the story? Is it Carl? Is that Carl's real name? Or is he playing more head games? But I do believe we did pick up that name during the live stream. I'm not 100% certain, but we're going to try to find this grave if it's in here. Sit down in front of it and see what he wants. So I'm right over here at the main part of the cemetery. I'm going to start back here in the back and I'm going to work my way up front. Alright, we are in the main part of the cemetery. Let's see what his name is. So James, Andrew, William. Whoa, did you guys see that? What the hell was that? That looked like an orb that just flew out in front of me. I mean, it popped right up from the ground. That was weird. That was really weird. I hope you guys seen that. Rewind the footage if you didn't. That was pretty amazing. I don't know what that was. Alright guys, so I'm kind of still back here in the back. I'm working my way to the halfway point. I have not been able to find a Matthew, so I got the yes and no prism out. I got Spirit Talker running. Matthew, if you're here, can you let me know what this device...
Sacred ground.
Sacred ground. Can you let me know if I'm close to your grave? I can't find it. One side's yes for green, the other side's red for no. Are you closer to the front of the graveyard? I need you to help me out, Matthew. I need you to help lead me to your grave. There's many graves in here and it's hard to find yours. Can you show me where you are? Carl, if you're here, can you tell me why you're following me? What? Drink? I'm all out of ghost energy. I drank all of it. Said drink. Hydrate. Maximum energy, please. I don't have no more drink. Carl, can you tell me why you're following me? Why did you want me to come over here? Why are you attached to me? See, guys, with the name of Matthew coming through, I'm not sure if Carl's trying to trick me and try to say that's his name. You know, I was also looking for a Carl. There's no Carl. Among. There's no Carl. There was no Matthew. He told me back here in the back towards the left, and that's exactly where I'm at. I might just have to come out here during the day. I just got another response that said, I scare people. Carl, is that you? Here, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to set up a KT meter. Put it right there. Carl, will you tell me? Thank you. Wow, that was a big spike. Look at that. Will you tell me why you're following me? Just said hate. I don't know what you want me to do, Carl. I just heard like some type of growl. Like it sounded like the Grudge. It was like right over here to my left. Right off this little road. That was weird. Carl, are you going to tell me why you're following me? Are you going to tell me why you're attached to me?
Insist.
Yes, I insist for you to tell me. Tell me right now why you're following me. Look at that. Big spikes, big spikes. Holy shit. Yes, I insist for you to tell me. Run pod. Goodness gracious. That was huge spikes on the K2 meter. Look at that, look at that. That's insane. Tell me why you're following me, Carl. This is insane. Here, let me just move. Make that K2 meter go back to red. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so that's not Spirit Talker. I thought it... Okay, I just totally debunked that. That's a big, big presence. Who is this?
We're moving around.
We're moving around. We're moving around. I want to know why you're following me, Carl. I feel like I'm surrounded right now too. The energy is getting really, really heavy out here. I'm gonna reset this. Look at that. Very strong presence. Matthew, am I close to your grave? Are you towards the front?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. Is Matthew even a real person? Is this you, Carl, trying to play games? Look at that. So I don't know what to believe, you guys. There's a lot going on here. If you have any thoughts for me or any suggestions, please leave it down. Battery. My battery's almost dead too. That's crazy it said that. I just looked at the battery and the battery's about dead on the camera. But if you guys got any suggestions or you can help me out in any way, because I'm honestly at the point where I'm really confused, you know. I don't even know why coming over here looking for a grave would be relevant to the story. Leave your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Jeez, that's a strong presence. Do you have anything else you would like to say to me tonight? Guys, let me know down in the comments. Should I come back over here and look for the grave during the daytime, or should we just go ahead and jump right into the Skinwalker series and see what happens with that? Because there was a lot of talk of it being evil. You know, Carl was warning me about these creatures. And like I said, whenever we do it, we're going to be doing...
I had a bad past.
I had a bad past. Would you like to tell me about that? Look at that spike on the KT meter. Jeez.
My name is Elizabeth.
My name is Elizabeth. Am I close to your grave, Elizabeth? So now, Jesus Christ. So now we got spirits that's just now passing through, wanting to tell a story. And guys, normally I'm okay with that, but I'm really trying to stay focused at the task at hand and trying to finish the story with Carl. You know, like I was saying, there was a lot of talk about skinwalkers and creatures. Jesus, that's a strong, strong presence. And who knows, maybe we can communicate with these creatures that's out in the woods, you know. Maybe we can even catch one on camera. That would be awesome. Can you please back up from that REM pod? What would you like to tell me? You are very strong. Down. I just got a response. Down. Like down closer to the front? Alright, so that's what we might do, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Should we come back down here for the next episode and keep searching for a grave? Let me know, guys. I don't know, because I'm really confused at this point. I don't know why they insist for me to keep coming over here. Look at that. That is a very, very, very strong connection. I'm going to show you guys. There's nothing around this equipment. Okay? It's just my flashlight sitting there. This thing is just going bananas.
My name is George.
My name is George. So that's what we got going on right now, guys. Of course, we're in a cemetery. We got a lot of souls coming through that, you know, want to speak. I've done opened up some type of portal. This is insane. And you know what's really wild is how the REM pod and the K2 meter is all in conjunction. Look at that spike. So the energy is right in between the REM pod and the K2 meter. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to see if we can see these spirits. We're going to turn on the SLS camera. Look at that strong presence right there. Jeez. All right. Can you show yourself, please? Right there. Look at that. You can see him touching the REM pod. Here, let me back up just a little more. Look at that. Right in between the REM pod and the K2 meter. I told you guys. I can see you. Thank you. I can see you touching that REM pod. Look at that, guys. And look at the REM pod. That's amazing. See, the closer it gets to the REM pod, the... Can you go back over there to the K2 meter, please? Look at that, look at that, look at that. as soon as I ask. Look, there he is. There he is, right in front of the K2 meter. How crazy is that? Thank you so much. Oh, look, he's back there now. Oh, I see you. I see you touching the REM pod. Thank you so much. Look at that. He is moving all around. He's going from back there. Look at that. That's incredible. That is truly incredible right there. You can see him touching that REM pod, and that thing is just going nuts. Look at that. It's like he's sitting on top of it. Or she. It's really cool. Can you back up from the REM pod, please? Guys, if you've made it this far in the video and you're really enjoying this stuff, please go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is some groundbreaking stuff that we're covering right here on the channel. Whoa. I felt like something just walked right up on me. Alright, I'm gonna reset this. That just went to green. I didn't even ask any questions. That could have been that spirit just walking past it too, because it was going back there towards the flux too. It's pretty incredible stuff, guys. Alright, I'm gonna run the necrometer just for a couple minutes. Do you have anything else to say while I'm out here? Absolutely. What else would you like to tell me before I get out of here? You guys have been absolutely amazing tonight. I still don't understand why exactly you wanted me to come over here, but y'all have been very, very active. I have nothing but love and respect for you guys. And look, it just gets silent. So like I said, you guys earlier, these spirits don't stay for long. They'll gain enough... Greasy. They'll get enough energy just to come through, say what they want to say, and then they're gone. It's amazing stuff that we're doing right here on the channel, guys. And I really, really hope that you guys are enjoying it, because I definitely enjoy filming this stuff for you guys. Alright, well, I want to say thank you so much for communicating with me tonight. You guys have been amazing. And you cannot attach to me or any of my equipment. You cannot follow me home. You must stay here. Thank you to all the spirits that came through tonight. I hope you can find the light. I hope you can move forward and be with God in His presence. I wish nothing but the best for you guys. Until we can speak again, may God bless you all. And thank you again for communicating with me. Alright, you guys, well, there you go. So did this video make any sense? Did it help anything? I'm not sure. You guys be the judge of it. But let me know what you thought down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead, hit that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure your post notifications are on so you know every single time I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. I love you guys to death. Remember to keep it spooky, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.